What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the Sports Sidebar Podcast. You're tuned in with your boy Rich, and I'm here with my buddies Tom and JD, and we're about to get this thing started. Let's go.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're back with a brand spanking new one. How's everybody doing tonight?
Doing good, Rich. How you doing?
Doing all right, man. Took a loss in fantasy. We had some guys on by, but we'll be right back at it now. Pretty much going to be stuck in the second or third place. So I'm just ready for the playoffs.
Who you fighting for second place with?
I don't even know, because some of these names I'm like, who the
I
hell
know.
is this?
I don't know who's who sometimes. I'm like, people change their names. They do all this wacky stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still in second, but I think I don't know who this is behind me. Evan, he's behind me.
Uncucking believable.
Yeah, he's in third. And then
Okay. Yeah, I put a hurting on him this week.
Yeah, I think I lost to
Doherty.
yeah, I think I lost to you, Doherty, and I lost to Evan once, I think.
Hmm.
But I think the week I lost to Evan, I think he had like an amazing week. He put up like 180. I had like 150. And then
It happens, man. It happens.
yeah. And then my guys didn't show up in your game, and then I had guys on bye this past week, so I took that L. But all my players should be done with a bye, except for the Chargers players. But they didn't do jack shit anyways last week. So, but I mean, let's get right into it, man. We had was it week 11 wrap up in the NFL. We had the Thursday night game. We had the Jets versus the Patriots. Patriots look of old, man. It was still a close game, but the Patriots did what they needed to do to win this game, man. How you feeling about your team?
I mean, about how I felt last week. The passing game is horrific. Justin Fields just, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like the guy. They had a good first drive, mixed in runs, some short passes, but after that, 3 and outs, and that was pretty much ball game. They never really got back into it. Fumble when they were down 10 late in the game. So, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. They're going to have Tyrod Taylor in this week and probably some more deep balls, but I'm not expecting a ton out of this team the rest of the year.
Yeah, I think you pretty much just shut it down and start building up for the draft, because
Yep.
I mean, you guys got a lot of picks, a lot of players to evaluate.
Yep.
Unfortunately, this might not be the year for the quarterback. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
you guys might need to get a holdover, but I mean, there are some notable holdovers that might be out there, like Mac Jones or somebody else. But
Yeah.
honestly, I don't even know if you want to risk it and try to win games even next year. But I mean, you guys got a lot of picks, so it's definitely gonna be interesting to watch and see who you guys pick.
Take five quarterbacks. One of them's got to hit.
Nah, I mean
Just kidding.
the top quarterbacks is this guy from Indiana, but I don't even know if he.
I like him, Mendoza.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, he's kind of one of the ones that came out of nowhere. Preseason, nobody was really talking about him, but he's staying the test of time as far as what he's done this season, the position he's got his team in. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be interesting to see if he pans out, because there were a lot of quarterbacks they were talking about prior to the season that were going to be up for the Heisman, and none of them are even close to being talked about in the Heisman. I mean, you guys can't let the Patriots get back to form. So
They look like they're in form. I wasn't overly impressed with them. Drake May made a handful of nice throws, but short week, I guess. It's the first I've really watched them, but I didn't think their running game was all that impressive. But the Jets couldn't really get much pressure on May. Their offensive line does do a good job pushing the edge rushers down the field so that May can step up. But other than that, I didn't think that they were like, they're built to win those close games. I think it's one of those teams, right? Like similar to Denver. I think the defense is going to be good, good enough to hold down other opposing teams, and the offense just has to be good enough.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I said. They're looking like the Patriots of old.
Yeah.
I mean, the Patriots were never really a high offensive octane team. Besides the year they got Randy Moss and they had
Mm-hmm.
the double tight ends with Gronk. And then it just wasn't. That was like the only year they were like blowing teams out of water offensively. But every other year, it's pretty much close games where they're winning by a field goal or two, touchdown or something or less. So they're kind of building their resume. So hopefully they don't hit on any more draft picks. Otherwise, it's going to be a long day for some of your teams in that division.
Yep.
And then Sunday, we had the early game. We had the Commanders versus the Dolphins. This was just a field goal frenzy. Pretty much all they scored was field goals. So it's ridiculous. If you bet on somebody on a touchdown like I did, it didn't happen, which was crazy. It was just ridiculous, man. Dolphins couldn't get in the end zone. I'm surprised they won this game. Commanders are down a bunch of players. Honestly, this game should have not been as close as it's been, but these are just two bad teams right now, just fighting for the win.
Yeah, it was ugly. I think, again, we talked about the Jets, potentially, wanting to get a better pick. I think both these teams were in that situation, so it was a bit of a pillow fight. There is a slight window for the Dolphins if they can put some wins together here, but I think from the Commanders, they got to really be looking at the draft and bolstering that the defense or there's spots on that offense that need help too.
Yeah, I mean they're going to be in an interesting situation because they got their quarterback. Their only issue is really, I mean, they got receivers. There's probably running back. But I mean, if they get a high pick, you really don't go running back early. So they'll probably just try to load up the offensive line, or just get some help on that defense. So we'll have to wait and see what they decide to do or how they end up.
Yep.
And then we had the Packers versus the Giants. I mean, if you wanted to watch an entertaining game, this was it. Your boy Jameis Winston was back at the starting position. He was out there cooking slightly. He got in the end zone with a rushing touchdown, did the Harlem Shake, which was hilarious. Kind of made everybody laugh. And then Giants had the opportunity to win the game, but he threw a pick in the end zone. So, I mean, which was expected, right? So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how things shake up for the rest of the season.
It was nice to see Jameis back out there. He's a national treasure. He should be protected by everybody. And that like, what was it, 10-yard sneak or something he got in?
Yep.
It was fun. He's fun to watch. I didn't think he played that bad. A couple of dropped interceptions. The one in the end zone. I mean, I think it was just a misread. So
yeah. It seemed like they weren't on the same page. So
right.
I mean, he knows how to play the game. So he's one of those people that you watch just to see what's going to happen. Whether it be the pregame speech, whether it be you see the Harlem Shake in the interception in the end zone. I mean, the post-game interview. I mean, it's always going to be something with him. Definitely going to be something entertaining to watch for the Giants, especially if the team's going to probably be losing anyway. So.
Yep.
Then we had the Bears versus the Vikings. The Bears sneaked by on this one. Still not a believer of the Bears, but they're winning that division right now.
They keep winning games.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. It's not even like some of the wins aren't really convincing. They just show up at the right times.
Right.
And the thing is, it's not even like their best players on offense. They can't get DJ Moore the ball. They go a game or two without even getting Doomsday the ball. Then they got to wait for his father to tweet about or getting a quarterback that can throw to him.
Mm-hmm.
The running back situation is weird. They got Swift, who's supposed to be the starter. All of a sudden, you got these other guys getting touchdowns. It's just, I don't know, man. I just can't believe in them, man. It just, I don't know. It's like an offense by committee. So.
Yeah, it's Ben Johnson at his finest, I would say. He's putting them in the positions to win games, even when they probably shouldn't be. But yeah, I'm with you. I'm not really a believer, but they keep winning games. I mean, I don't know what, at the end it's scoreboard, right? Like until proven otherwise.
Yeah, I feel like they're like what was it, the Jaguars maybe like 2 years ago when they had a great record, got in the playoffs, and they got that first round win, I think, and upset somebody. So I mean, this is probably one of those teams that could possibly do that. But it's gonna be interesting to see how they,
Yep.
the first year one with Ben Johnson versus year two with Ben Johnson. So then we had the Buccaneers versus the Bills. It was a shootout in Buffalo. Uh, Unfortunately, the Bills were able to outshoot them. I mean, Baker does as much as he can, man, with as much as he has. So,
Yeah.
like I said,
They're beat
hats
up.
off to
I
him.
mean,
Yeah,
they're beat up across the board.
yeah. I mean, they're doing everything in their power to try to win games, but unfortunately,
Yeah.
it's that one play that's costing them games. So,
Yeah.
they're definitely going to be a tough out if they're able to get in the playoffs. But with them on this losing streak, it's giving an opportunity for some of the other teams like Atlanta to get in the mix. So then we had the Bengals versus the Steelers. I thought the Bengals were going to come back and slap them up, but Bengals just couldn't get anything going.
Could not.
They just had two turnovers on offense. I believe that got ran back for touchdowns. So the game was actually a lot closer than it looks. And then your boy Chase is out here spitting on people. Um, I don't know, man. Like that, preseason people were raving about Chase Brown, and it seems like they just can't even run the ball with him, man. And they just can't run the ball with him, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the offensive line or it's actually him, but they're definitely gonna have to do something like that running back position or the offensive line. Not to mention the defense is just defense didn't play that bad, but I mean against some of these other teams, the defense has just been giving up so many points.
Yeah, it's probably line and he just I feel like he's not getting it going, to the outside and he's not getting anything inside. So I think this is where Burrow was really good about getting them going in the passing game. And because it just feels like, Flacco's either throwing it way down the field or handing it off. I don't think there's really much of a dump off game. So I don't know if he just can't, he can't get it going, or if they're in certain sets that just, call for running backs or call for a running play and they're just, kind of almost like telling the other team what they're going to be doing. So, but yeah, I thought he'd be better this year for sure. But I think not having an awesome passing game is hurting that.
Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be one of the teams that's probably gonna have a new coach come next year.
Mm,
So I mean, this is probably gonna be one of those coaching jobs that's gonna be coveted, being that you got the quarterback and some offensive players. You just got to figure out that defense. So
hmm
maybe they go a defensive coach during the offseason if they decide to let go of the head coach. So um, I know Cincinnati fans are hurting right now.
Yep.
Then we have the Seahawks versus the Rams. This was another good game, but Rams sneaked this one by. Seahawks missed that field goal at the end of the game to win it. So it's going to be a battle between these two teams to see who wins that division.
Yeah, don't forget the 49ers are kind of lurking back there too. So and they're getting healthier. But yeah, the Sam Darnold game I think we were waiting for. But the defense kept them in it and they had a chance late to win it, which I think showed a lot out of Seattle, that their quarterback could have a down game, and they're still right there at the end of the game with a field goal attempt to win it. So I'm expecting big things out of Seattle here. And if you heard after the game that they were talking about, they're trying to get defense to talk about Sam Darnold's bad game, and they had their quarterbacks back. So I think that they're believers in that room too.
Oh, that's good, man, because the word's been out on him that he's not the best quarterback. But over these past 2 years, he's been proven he's definitely improved. So he's
Hmm.
definitely earned that starting position. So
For sure.
and then we had the Chiefs versus the Broncos, another close one, but I mean the Chiefs, they just couldn't get it going. Broncos barely got it going, but it's gonna be interesting to see. Broncos are ahead of that division right now. Chiefs are sitting at 5-5. They're not really in a good position to make the playoffs. So if they're able to get in, it's going to be. I feel like if they get in, it's going to be dangerous, man. It's just
Yeah, this is a big hit for their playoff chances. Obviously, knocking them back to 5-5. They got some work to do, but yeah, I mean, this is more of a the Denver Broncos defense is legit. Their offense does just enough to win games. It was an awesome throw from Nix to Franklin to tie the game with that touchdown, and then got him down the field for I think it was Nix to Franklin again, right on that pass that
yep.
kind of put him in field goal range. So yeah, I mean they're doing what they need to do. It's not the prettiest, but again, scoreboard. They're 9-2. They're leading the AFC conference right now. So um, tough to say otherwise until proven guilty.
Yeah, pretty much. And one of their best defensive players wasn't even in the game. So
Hmm.
I mean, somehow, some way, they figure it out. So
Yep.
then we had the Lions versus the Eagles. Lions looked terrible. I don't know
Mm.
what was going on. I felt like this was a Vegas game right here. Like it wasn't any
Well,
touchdowns to for third quarter or something.
Vegas called in the wind. It was a windy game, so there was, I think a lot of, especially the Lions, they'd get over to Eagles territory and they go for it, 4th and 3, 4th and 5, 4th and 8, and where they're usually pretty good at on 4th down, they just weren't very good at all. So that was, I think that, and the Eagles defense was good. I mean, the Eagles defense is good, especially when Jalen Carter's healthy. Jalen Phillips was there; he looked good.
Yep, of course.
Philly's gonna be a tough out.
Yeah,
I know, right?
they definitely are, man. But offensively, I don't understand how they struggle so much.
I don't know either. It's
They
weird.
they don't get Saquon going. They don't throw to AJ Brown. There's always going to be one. There's always going to be one big catch to Smith. Jalen's going to run out for a good play or two. It's just
Mhm.
I don't know, man. Their best players, they're not even using. I feel like they put themselves in this position to be in close games, and then come third, fourth quarter, they're like, all right, we're going to need to score now, and then they score one, just enough to
Right.
win the game,
Yep.
which is I think it's kind of frustrating to see as an Eagles fan.
It is.
And then Monday, we had the Cowboys versus the Raiders. Cowboys, I mean, they take care of business. The thing about this game is that both starting receivers sat the first series of the game. Apparently, they were out at the casino gambling and got caught, supposedly. But I know this probably killed a lot of people's first quarter bets.
Yeah,
But
it sounds like they might have had CD Lamb at 7:30 in the morning throwing up at the casino. Someone might have a video of that somewhere. So to to do that and then go out and play football,
well,
man, built
still,
different.
still had a good game. I mean, they both had a touchdown. So,
Yeah.
uh,
Yep.
I mean, they're young, so it probably didn't affect them as much. I mean, I'm sure,
Sure.
when we were in our 20s, we could probably go do that, but today it's not happening.
No.
I mean, Cowboys keep their hopes alive, probably sneak into the playoffs. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that happens, man. And then in the other news in the week, we had your boy Shador. He actually got to play some. Fortunately, threw an interception that led to the loss. But I mean, you can't really blame him too much. I mean, they just kind of threw him in. Hasn't had any reps with the first team, but you still see a lot of positive signs when he was out there on the field.
How does he not get any? And I heard this today. How does he not get any first team reps? I mean, he's the backup quarterback. Like crazy to me.
Yeah, I don't know, man. They kind of treat him like a four-string quarterback or something, and there's only three
Well, that's what I'm
quarterbacks
saying.
on the
Just like
roster.
just put him out there and let him see what he's got. And if you don't like him and you don't want him to be your quarterback, if he looks good, trade him.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they either know what he's capable of, and they don't want him out there because they don't want to win games, being that they
Hmm.
have 2 first-round picks. But I don't know, man. Like I said, maybe they're gonna do this to try to bait somebody to trade for him, or honestly, I don't see them letting him be the starting quarterback going into next year. So
I don't either.
hopefully he goes somewhere he can get a shot. But we're gonna have to wait and see how that plays out, man.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got Week 12 coming up at the NFL Thursday night. We got the Bills versus the Texans. Unfortunately,
Still
there's
no
no
CJ Stroud.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
CJ. But that Texans defense is pretty good. So it'll be interesting to see if they can sneak this one by. If not, I'm probably gonna be rolling with the Bills on this one, man.
Yeah, I'm going Bills here.
And then Sunday, it's probably gonna be the game of the week. Got the Colts versus the Chiefs. This is probably gonna be a good test for the Colts to see what they
Yeah.
can do. If they put up a lot of points against the Chiefs, they're going to be a dangerous team come playoff time. We see what JT's been doing. I want to say averaging almost 3 touchdowns a game, but I mean between him and the return to Michael Pittman, Daniel Jones not really turning over the ball that much. Alec Pierce has been like their sleeper. There's one of their sleeper receivers out in the slot.
He's been awesome, yeah.
The defense has been great. They also added Sauce, so let's see how he does there. He did get cooked a little bit last week against
London.
Yeah, London. So hopefully they figure it out for him. But I mean, they looking good, man. This could be a bounce back week for the Chiefs. If not, then they're gonna be staring down a long road to try to sneak into the playoffs.
Yep.
Honestly, I'm roll with the Colts on this one. I'm roll with the shoe.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Chiefs. I think the Chiefs come back, win this game, get themselves back into the talk in the AFC.
We'll see, man. Because if JT goes for another,
Is it in Indianapolis or is it in
Arrowhead?
It's at Arrowhead. Yeah, I like the Chiefs.
We'll see, man. We got the Jets versus the Ravens. How you feeling about your team, man?
They're gonna get waxed by Lamar.
You heard it here first.
Yeah. I didn't watch much of the Browns game. It looked like every time I turned it on, Lamar was getting hit. So I don't know if that was more him, trying to run around, make something happen, or the line, because the line is usually pretty good. But the Jets don't have the firepower to keep up with this team. So I think this one will be over quickly.
Well, whether it is or it isn't, or whether it is, the Ravens are going to put themselves in a position to get close to winning that division again. And Jets, you kind of don't want to win, so you can keep your draft spot. So
yeah.
And then we're going to have the Giants versus the Lions. I mean, this is going to be a Lions comeback game. They're probably going to put up 40 against the Giants. So I would take the over in whatever this is right now. I'm not sure who's going to be starting, but it's going to be fun to watch, whether it's going to be Jameis or it's going to be Young Dart. So.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got the Steelers versus the Bears. No Aaron Rodgers. The Bears have just been winning games, so unfortunately, I still don't believe in them, but I'll probably be rolling with the Bears on this one.
Yeah, I do think the Bears win this one. But to your point, it's probably gonna be a dirty game, but yeah,
it's gonna come down to those ancillary players because the Bears somehow find a way to get them the ball.
Yep.
Then we have the Eagles versus the Cowboys. It should be a good game as well. Rematch game. I mean, unfortunately, the Cowboys are going to see a upgraded defense because Jalen Carter's not going to spit on anybody before the game starts. And then, like you mentioned, Phillips is there. So it's going to be interesting to see how this Cowboys offense fares against this upgraded Eagles defense.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to roll with the Eagles on this one, man. Can't everybody is a champs. So then we got the Buccaneers versus the Rams. It's going to be an interesting game. Both teams can put up some points, but I feel like the Buccaneers are just going to fall short again, man.
Yeah, I'm worried about the Bucs until they get healthier. I think it's gonna be tough to win games. And they got, like you said earlier, they got people. They got the Panthers coming up on them. They got they got some stuff. They got some teams behind them that are coming to get them.
Yeah, for them, it's pretty much going to come down to those final few weeks when they play some of these teams again. It's going to be whoever wins the game gets into the playoffs. And then Monday night we got the Panthers versus the 49ers. Unfortunately, they need to flex this game because I'm not watching it.
No.
No, it's nobody worth my watch here. Not a 49ers fan. I'll probably expect the 49ers to win. Would I be surprised if the Panthers win? No, because the 49ers are beat up, and Panthers are kind of coming into transition. Kind of coming into their own, but I feel like they're still a ways away before we consider them a great playoff team. So.
Yep.
And then outside of that, I think there was nothing else in the NFL.
That was it.
And then on to the NBA. We got LeBron coming back tonight. Lakers are like 10-4 right now. They're off to a good start. I guess management and him figured out something, so he's coming back. It's gonna be interesting to see if they continue that hot start, or they have some more adjustment time with him getting back in the lineup.
Mm-hmm.
Then we also saw Paul George the other night. He came back, but
I forgot about him, for being honest.
yeah, you kind of feel like he retired at some point. But honestly, he's probably the fourth best person on the team right now, fourth or fifth.
Yeah.
So I mean, maybe he'll probably be there for leadership. I don't think he'll be somebody going to be going too late in the game with some of the other pieces they have stepping up. So, and then outside of that, your boy Draymond, he got dunked on. That was fun. He was talking smack to Wemby, trying to antagonize him prior to the ball coming into play. Wemby hit him with the spin move and just straight up dunked on him. Then Draymond had another incident with a fan calling him a girl. He said,
They're calling the fan was calling him Angel Reese.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of funny, but I mean, still, I like what Wemby did to him.
Yeah.
Kind of see Wemby coming into his own now. A lot of people were trying to push him around last year. This year is not working, so it's going to be fun to watch to see how much of a run they can make, even though he's going to be out of.
It's not as bad as they thought. It sounds like with the calf strain, couple weeks, but he's been a little bit injury prone over his first few years, so not what they wanted to see, but yeah. And now Stephon Castle looks like he's out for a couple weeks too. So San Antonio's been off to a hot start. They're gonna have to hold it together while he's out. But yeah, the Draymond Green thing was hilarious. I don't know what Draymond thought he was gonna do, but Wemby dunking on him and then talking down to him was pretty amusing.
Yeah, I thought it was perfect, man. I felt like
like
I said, he's coming to his own.
Yep.
I'm gonna say similar to Kevin Durant, but same body type, but he's able to do a lot more.
Right.
Probably on pace to win Defensive Player of the Year. If not, I mean, could have won it last year if he played more games. But I mean, he's just going to be he's probably one of those players that can win the MVP and Defensive Player of the Year in the same year.
Yeah, for sure.
Just because of what he does. I'm definitely looking forward to see how things pan out. Also, the Spurs are in the market to add another piece, which would help them, being that the Mavericks are looking to fire sale their team apparently, which is kind of dumb, but we're gonna have to wait and see how it pans out, man. But other than that, I don't think there's anything else in the NBA either. I mean, OKC's OKC.
OKC, yeah, better than advertised.
Yeah, I mean, SGA hasn't played a third quarter in like 7 games. This is ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous, man.
Yeah, don't no prop betting on SGA. That's for sure.
I mean, if you are, I would take him at 20, 25, because he'll get that quick. But 30 piece, honestly, I feel like they just let him get 30 and then they just sit him. That's pretty much it.
That's it.
That's what I feel like. That's what I feel like they're doing. And in that process, they're still blowing teams out.
Yeah.
They got a bunch of no name guys really coming off their bench, contributing. Starters are playing how they need to play. I mean, a lot of these games are not even close. I think on average
I
they're
know.
beating teams by like 16 points, which is
Yep.
the high. I mean, your opponents, if you're scoring 16 more points than your opponents a game, they're gonna be tough to beat, man.
Yeah.
The only team in
No
the
doubt
West,
about it. No doubt
the only
about it.
team, yeah, the only team in the West is scoring a lot of points is probably Denver and the Rockets. Um,
Yeah.
those are the only two teams in the West that are scoring more than them. But everybody else is pretty much neck and neck. Um, I mean, Knicks are up there, but Jalen's out, so we're about to have a decline. But they're gonna be a tough out, man.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think that's it for the NBA. It's not really else in sports. It's
Yeah.
college, but
Well, we do got LeBron James making his debut tonight.
yeah, I mean, we talked about that, but I'm not really.
I know.
I don't really. I don't really care about LeBron.
I know. I know.
He'll probably put up a little 15 piece.
Yep.
But they're playing the Jazz, man. So it's not like
I know. I know.
not like they're really playing anybody. So I'm sure
Right.
this game they'll play maybe a little 20 minutes a game or something. Then I think the next game we're playing the next game. Oh no, they got a double against the Jazz. Yeah. So this is a nice warm up. Yeah, he got one, two, three,
Absolutely.
four. Yeah, he got a nice stretch of warm up games. You got the Jazz twice, the Clippers, they're in flux. Dallas, I don't know what they're doing over there. The Pelicans is terrible. Phoenix is terrible. Toronto's young. They got Boston. I'm sure he'll play more of that game. Philly, he'll play more of that game. Then they got the
Yeah.
Jazz again. And he got a cakewalk till freaking Christmas. When they play Houston. So it's not really much I'm expecting from LeBron. He's kinda in the senior leadership role where he's gonna let Luka and these other guys get off. But part of him, I think part of his ego, he's gonna want to get his too. So
Hmm.
yeah, but other than that, I think that's it for sports, man. And then it's that time again, ladies and gentlemen. We got another edition of JD's Bites and Brew. What you got for us?
All right. So sticking with the soup season roll that we've been on this week, did a tortellini soup with Italian sausage and spinach, but instead of tortellini, used a cheese ravioli, a spicy cheese ravioli. So pretty straightforward on this one. In a Dutch oven, start your onions with a little bit of oil. Then took some sausage, crumbled that up, some garlic, put that in, let that cook about 5 minutes. Then took which I've never done this tortellini soup, but took a jar of crushed tomatoes, some chicken broth, basil, salt, pepper, and put that all in and let that simmer for about a half an hour. And then from there, yeah, just added the pre-cooked ravioli, added some spinach, let that kind of cook down for 10 minutes. And then, yeah, just garnish with a little bit of shredded parm. And it's kind of like a tomato soup ish with tortellini or with ravioli and sausage, but it was pretty good. Again, reheats well. It's it almost for me got like a little bit too thick, almost like a sauce, but it was good nonetheless. It again. I think for if I did it again though, I'd add a little bit of Greek yogurt at the end to make it a little creamier.
Okay.
Because it does kind of it's almost like it almost turns into like a ravioli with bolognese. You know what I mean?
hmm
But you know, uh, overall, I thought it was good.
I mean, it sounds good. I mean, you can't really go wrong with
No, it's
like
good winter comfort
yeah.
comfort food.
And then what'd you guys break that down with?
All right, so a new brewery, XUL Beer Company, Zool. They're out of Knoxville, Tennessee. Got a hold of one of their flagship IPA, which is Paper Crowns. So this is hazy IPA. It's brewed with Citra, double Citra really. It's Citra, and then they use Citra Cryo, which is basically just a very concentrated hop. So you take the full flower with the Citra, and then you add in the Cryo, which is really just the main ingredient there, the lupulin. Gets it a really hoppy flavor, but fortunately I love Citra hops, so this one was tasty. It again, it's one of those Citra's just a very kind of refreshing, juicy type of a hop, and when it's done right, it's pretty good. So yeah, this is one I definitely get again. It's hard to get around here. I thought it would be a little bit easier, but I had it on tap at the grocery store, and we'll definitely look for that again. Yeah, it's a tough one on the rating. I'd probably let's get to the 8.
Oh man, cracking the 8.
I'm gonna give it an 8.1. Yeah.
Oh, crack the 8, man. That's crazy.
Yep.
Um, that's another JD's banger for you. But I mean, definitely have to add that to the list and try it out.
hmm
You can't go wrong with some of these. I feel like anything over a 7 is a good beat.
Oh,
Or
for sure, for sure.
and then anything over 8 is just like a staple. So,
Yep. Hey,
like I
Knoxville
said,
ain't that far from me. Only about 3.5 hour ride.
yeah. And then I mean, Tennessee got some good barbecue. So,
They got some good
uh,
barbecue. Absolutely.
and I do want to go to the Chick-fil-A over there too. That's like the mother Chick-fil-A where they have like they did have the wings there, but they don't have them anymore.
Yeah.
One in Maryland
Oh, the
has them
one.
now.
Oh, yeah.
But then
I did do a survey for them the other day, and they asked what they should add to the menu, and I said wings.
yeah, man, that's if they
See,
did
let's see if
that,
let's see if they hear me.
yeah, if they did that, that's gonna be a game changer right there.
Yep,
I
I
mean,
agree.
imagine going to Chick-fil-A, get a 20-piece wing for like $10 and get you some fries. Man, that's gonna be imagine that. But the only
Banging.
thing is that they're not open on Sunday. So you're gonna have to
I
order
know.
them that Saturday night. You're gonna have to pick up your
Yep.
wings. It's gonna be crazy, man.
We should just we'll open a store right next to Chick-fil-A, like a little shack. We'll just order everything right at the end of the night, and we'll hold it, and we'll bring it to the shack and refry it in the morning, and
I mean,
start passing it out or selling it to people.
oh, that'd be funny. We gotta change the name
Yeah.
though. It can't be
Oh yeah, no, you can't say Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. Yeah, it gotta be. I want to say like a chicken. I wonder if they let you do a Chick-fil-A truck on a Sunday, but
Nope, nope,
can't
nothing.
do
No
it.
Chick-fil-A is open.
That's whack, man. But still, it'll be great if that happened. And that's JD's Bites and Brew, everybody. And then this week for the BRRs, I mean, we got a bunch of new shows we're checking out. Welcome to Dairy. It's great. They're kind of getting into the backstory of Pennywise. Some of it we kind of knew because of the I think they introduced it in the second movie, but we're getting a lot of other new stuff as far as like how far back he's been alive. They give him his like he was originally discovered by Native Americans, and they have a name for him. So I thought that was kind of cool.
hmm
I don't want to give it away, but definitely something you could check out. Like I said, I just wish it was more around the Halloween time. I feel like the show's
Right.
out of place being in the holidays, but still a good show. I kind of want to just watch it all through. So I might stop and wait for it to finish and just watch it all through, or maybe just go back and watch
That's
it all. Go back and
that's
watch
what
it
I've
all at
done.
once.
I'm waiting for it to build up some episodes, get close to the finish, and then I'll go back at it.
Yeah, because I'm curious, and I'm also curious to see how they're gonna end this season.
Right.
Because honestly, it feels like none of these kids are safe. So any kid actor you see on the show has a potential he might die. Besides the one of the black kids, because he grows up to be I think one of the dudes from the original It movie. So,
Okay.
but overall, it's definitely a good show. Definitely something you can check out. Outside of that, I mean, we got Mayor of Kingstown. They're wheeling and dealing over there. A lot of stuff going on. Somebody else is gonna die. I don't know who. But I don't want to give it away. But good season so far. I just hope everything continues as kind of how I see it going. If not, I just don't want to have a crappy like season finale like some of these other shows.
Right.
Then Landman is back. I haven't checked it out yet, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. I don't know if it's episodes or they put the whole season out, but either way, when I watch it, I just want to watch it straight through.
Right.
Good show. So, and then I'm doing the Stranger Things challenge. I'm trying to get to the fourth season. I think if they said by now you should be into the fourth season to get ready for the new season. I felt like it was a lot of stuff I forgot about when I watching the other seasons. It's crazy how the gaps between seasons with the show.
Right. Right. It's crazy.
Because I mean, I feel like they could have probably got another 2 or 3 seasons in if it wasn't so many gaps. But
Yeah, I agree.
but sometimes the budget is the budget, so you can't do a show every year, especially when a show takes off. So, and then we got All Her Fault. I haven't really started watching yet, but I know you're getting ready to finish that up or finish that one, right?
That one I'm done. Yep. It was solid.
Yeah, so that's one of the solid shows. So I'll definitely check that out. Then we got Pluribus or something like that.
Yeah, I
Um,
haven't started that one yet, but that's the guy from that wrote Breaking Bad.
yeah, so I'm definitely gonna check that out. Um, then The Last Samurai Standing. Watched the first episode on Netflix. It's pretty much a Japanese television show where they have a bunch of samurai that are fighting to be the number one guy left. So I mean, you can either watch it dubbed or titled, but I mean overall it's a decent show based off the first
Hmm.
episode. Um, I know the Murdo series came out, so I'm definitely
Yep.
going to see that.
I
Um,
watched I think 4 episodes of that. It's been good so far.
okay, yeah, so I definitely want to check that out. But I feel like everything they pretty much went over in some of the docs is going to be in the show. But I think Hulu does a great job of doing like those adaptations of like the real life situations and putting it into a show.
Hmm.
And then outside of that, it wasn't really anything else. We had a bunch of other shows coming out, but nothing really else I'm watching. So
Yeah, the other one you want to watch is The Beast in Me, The Beast Inside Me. That's the one with Claire Danes and Brittany Snow. Um, I got 1 episode left of that. It's been really good so far.
yeah, I'll definitely add that to the list.
Claire Danes plays the same person like all the time. It's like how Billy Bob's always like the drunk, like kind of jackass, but somehow you start to like him. Like Claire Danes is always like this
The
mess of
same
a
girl from
human
Homeland.
being.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah, just
she's
a
always
total
crying.
disaster. Yeah, crying, like can't figure out life. Just a total mess. Which she is again in this show.
I mean, she plays her part well.
She does
I
absolutely.
mean, pretty much she started out as was a My So-Called Life. So I mean, pretty much
Yep.
she's been in character her whole career. So other than that, I mean, not really much else. Like I said, I know I think they pushed back the Game of Thrones show till next year.
Again.
Emily, I think they did, yeah. Emily in Paris is coming out in December. I think most of the shows now are going to carry us until December and New Year. So
Yep. Is it's unfortunate that I think that we I was thinking about this the other day. It's like you wait for these shows to come on, you wait kind of like all year for Stranger Things, and then it's like, okay, what's next? And then you're like, okay, well, there's House of the Dragon that's still out there, but that's delayed. It's other shows, the prequel to the Game of Thrones. It's like I feel like you look forward to these things and sometimes just need like solid gap fillers. Like this Beast Inside Me has been good, and we'll let Landman and Mayor Kingstown build up, but yeah, then come middle of January, we're not going to have much.
yeah, man, it just seems like I don't want to say because of the initial strike when it happened a while back,
No, I think we're
but
past that.
yeah,
I think it's honestly it's just like creativity and things like that.
yeah, I feel like a lot of these shows are trying to figure out their these other shows as far as when they're putting them out, but I feel like I feel like there's not really a network that has like a lineup. Like I remember back in the day, HBO used to have like they used to go from one series to the next. So you really every
Right.
Sunday you was always watching HBO at 9. But
Right.
now most of the time people are just jumping around trying to figure out
Right.
when their shows are coming on. So, but fingers crossed, man. I know the Monarch show. That was the only other one I saw.
Yeah. Yep. Hunting Wives is filming again in Charlotte, so I'd expect that in probably the summertime too.
I still couldn't get through the first season, man. So
Oh man, I thought it was good.
I don't know. Maybe I got to sit down and suck it up and just try to watch it. But that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time.
Till next time, Rich.
I want to thank y'all for rocking out here on the Sports Sidebar Podcast. Give y'all something to ride out on.